Hello guys, hello. Uh, I saw, or let's say this. I had a small problem. First of all, sorry for my English. I'm not a native speaker, and probably my English is not the best one. So, apologize for that. But why I decided to record this video because I had a problem with mouse wheel, with this little wheel. And I try to find a lot of videos on YouTube. I try to find some I don't know read something on Reddit or many places. Googled a lot about mouse wheel, and I did not found anything about again mouse wheel, which starts to skip. So when I did when I did scroll down, sometimes it jumps like for one step up, two steps down, one step up, etc. So sometimes it works better, sometimes it works worse. So and I decided to disassemble this mouse, and I decided to try it by myself, and I was a little bit shocked how dirty it was from inside. Sorry, all of this will be just photos, not a video, but I think it will be still self-explaining, and it may help to many users. I found a lot of videos when somebody wants to push hard from the sides to the wheels, like from this side or this side, and scroll on the same time. But the reality is, as I think, reality is that most of the problems with mouse wheels on Steelseries mouses, and mine is, oh, this is not the best photo, whatever. Steelseries Aerox 3 2002 edition, black one, Onyx edition. Onyx is a black, by the way. Never mind. And when I disassembled, which is quite easy, there is a lot of videos about this. If you put those skates, or I don't know how to say them correctly, if you put them away, they are glued, but they are not glued very strongly. So if you will dip a little bit of isopropyl alcohol, or I saw some people did put a little bit of I don't know how to say it in English. The petrol which you put into the Zippo lighter. So they just dip a little bit here, and that with a sharp knife they went under that sticker, under that skate, and put it away. So by the way, come on. This is a photo of cleaned already, assembled, and with old skates returned back. So as you can see, sorry, this is not the most sharpest photo, but you can see it from on this side. It's perfectly fine, no problems. Just be gentle and don't push hard. It is whatever. So I found many videos. This guy is also quite interesting because he had the same problem.
If I scroll fast, it stops. If I scroll up, it stops multiple times. But if I was
So I also found guys like this one was quite interesting. This is a goodbye situation, I believe. So what else? Here another video who just, I think he was just, yeah, he did not fix it. Oh yeah, this is that one. This is that video. Here he tried to He had a different mouse, but the wheel construction is quite same. It's just more RGB, and mine one. I don't like to spend it, hundreds or even more US dollars for mouse which I can buy for a half and do exactly the same. And I like to use a wired mouse because I still don't like the heavier mouses. So he explained what did he explain? Blah blah blah. Yeah. The firmware issues. Of course, this is the first one. So, for example, it's also good to check on your Steelseries or engine application, whatever it's named. Sometimes there is a orange something which tells that you need to upgrade your firmware. I was surprised, even for this old mouse, I found a firmware upgrade which was yesterday. So I did it. It didn't fix my problem, of course. So let's go to the photos again. Very apologize, just the photos. So like this. But anyway, after I put sticker or those skates away, there was a 4 holes here, one here, one here, one here under this case. Where was those 4 screws? So. By the way, this is a disassembled, already cleaned mouse. Anyway, this is what I found inside. Nasty, isn't it? This is really, really nasty. So. More photos. You see how dirty it is from inside? Yes, this is how looks our ultralight mouses after 2 years, 3 years. I think it's 2.5 years. Yeah, I was thinking about to RMA it, but when I looked on my invoice, it was exactly when I started to have a problem with wheel, which I have like 2 months probably. So. Or maybe longer, even a little bit. Anyway, we have 2 years warranty here in many European Union countries, which is by law. So if you are not company, if you are regular buyer, so by law we have 2 years. So not like in America or even in Germany, as I heard. So it's not a rule of European Union. It's a rule of countries. So, but I don't want to say exactly where I live. So, anyway, so my guarantee wasn't work anymore. Anyway, let's continue. So, nasty, and look at this. This is our main guy. Main problem, that wheel and that how to say it, that plastic wheel. And if you look carefully, there is a steel bracket or something like this, which we will not see it from here. Maybe from here better. Whatever. I think those photos are much better. Oh yeah, we can see it from here. So yeah, there is those like tooths, and this is that steel thing which make a clicking feeling when you move with your mouse. By the way, as you can see, this is already after cleaning. So, and what I did, oh yeah, we can see much more cleaner. What I did, very easy, disassembled mouse. So put those 4 screws away. Very gently put the up upper part, which all of those buttons was screwed to the upper part, and again very very gentle, because there is a lot of small plastic, lot of small plastics which can easily break. For example, if I will find a better photo, yeah, here this was one of my most scariest moments which I had, because I had a problem to put this PCB away from the bottom plastic, from the bottom cover, and yeah. Anyway, I put it away. It wasn't difficult. It was very easy, by the way, to put away a wheel also. So, where is it? There is a wheel, for example. I think this is already cleaned. Whatever. Again, I really apologize. I didn't expect that I will even do this video. But I decided to help many people, because I believe many people will throw those mouses away just because of this stupid wheel, which is not a big deal at the end. By the way, it took me something like a 1 hour to clean. Do I record, by the way? Yeah, it took me like 1 hour, and I was very slow, very gentle, and like this. What I used: isopropyl alcohol, just for the PCB. Okay, no alcohol, no anything aggressive, especially on this part. This is something like a mirror or something like this, which helps to. You may break your optical sensor, or it may not work after that. Not a sensor. He was this. By the way, this plastic I did not put away. You can put it away also. I did not. I leave it. So I use a brush, paintbrush, toothbrush. So segue to the one very known. Never mind. So. Where I'm at. I'm starting losing. Yeah, I'm not a YouTuber, so I really apologize. Anyway, I cleaned everything. I used I don't know if I will call it correctly, toothpick, or like this. I put the toothpick inside this hole, so I can turn slowly and clean with the toothbrush from upper part. So I did a small turn, like I don't know, 15, 20 degrees, clean with the toothbrush, which was dipped in isopropyl alcohol. So, and turn, little turn by turn, clean it. So this took me like 1 minute to clean, so it was very quick. Of course, I cleaned the whole PCB, and as you can see, result is there. It's not super perfect, by the way. I'm not sure. Maybe this mouse is not anymore IP54 water protected, because I use isopropyl alcohol to clean the whole PCB from the both sides. So, but I don't have in plan to put any liquid on that mouse, so be careful. Anyway, rest of the plastics, where we are. Rest of the plastics I cleaned with dishwasher. Yeah, here is isopropyl alcohol. So I cleaned using the regular paintbrush, and those parts I cleaned with the warm water, and that's all. I think no. Even only those parts I cleaned. So those parts I cleaned in water. This one I cleaned with isopropyl alcohol, except this one small plastic. So which is for the light, for the sensor to work. And then I return this everything back together, assemble it together, sorry again, and it works. So now I don't have any skips. Sorry, I didn't record anything, so I don't know what, something not private. Oh yeah. This one it was, maybe let's try this one. Yeah. So now I'm just going only down, and as you can see, no skipping. Maybe we will hear it. So this was down, up, again up, one by one, down, I think it's better to show on I know, here. So step by step, I'm going down, one step, one step, one step. This was two steps, but whatever. Anyway, and quickly rolling down, rolling up, rolling down, rolling up. As you can see, it works. So no skipping anymore, no problems, and the wheel works like a new. So this is what I want to tell. And by the way, because I clean it, I can see the colors even in the day again. So because again, this was very nasty. Anyway, by the way, on the photo it looks a little bit uglier than in the real, but I was a little bit shocked, especially after I saw all of this here around. This is nasty. So, and this is without animals. By the way, I imagine you have a people who lives in animals. So it needs to be much worse, I believe, for those people. So anyway, as you can see, dead skin and a lot of little hairs. So. Anyway, also one thing which I want to say, after or when you will assemble it back, it's not difficult. So of course, when you screw it back, make a few turns to the left, like to unscrewing until the screw clicks, fall down. You will feel it. Then screw it back to the right, of course, because otherwise you may damage the. I forgot how to say it. Anyway, this is a very common thing. Again, I will remind it many times. Don't clean this part. Come on, don't clean this part with anything aggressive. So, after cleaning, by the way, which was, I think I cleaned it just with the dry. Yeah, with the dry, with dry, again, my English. Thank you very much. With dry this. So I really make sure there is nothing, there is not any hair, no scratches, nothing like that. And when I assemble it back, the biggest problem for me was to put this, how to say it, the upper cover. Of course, when it was screwed. So upper cover, cover here. So the problem was that front part didn't want to. You will find, so you will have a lot of problems here. So to put it back, but again, be gentle, no force. So and after 2-3 minutes of jiggling, it snapped to the locked position, and of course I screw it back. So 4 screws. Return the skates back, and as you can see, we have after 2 years and some and a few months, we have a still working like a charm mouse, and we went from this to this. Okay, so thank you very much. So again, I don't care if you will give me any likes or not, because I'm not a YouTuber, and like this or to this. And but I believe that I think you can give a chance to to mhm, to to make your mouse wheel work again. So again, a few photos. Let's do it in the full screen. Okay, the first. Okay, the first. I need to zoom it closely. Yikes. This to this. So this was very ugly, by the way. So here, more detailed photos. I just take a photo of the wheel to show you that the wheel is okay, nothing broke. Also, by the way, when you will put the wheel back, I will show it on this photo probably. This part will not get fully inside here, so there will be like a 1 or 2 millimeters. So don't worry. I was scared at the moment that I put the wheel back. So here you can see I put the wheel completely back, but if we will get here, we will not see anything because it was super dirty. Anyway, you will have a little bit of this 6-angle thing here. Anyway, when you will put your mouse into lower plastic, so if you will put it, come on, if you will put it, is there a better photo? Probably not. Okay, let's try here. When you will put it here, the mouse will be centered. So those two plastic will take care for the centering. So don't worry. Again, just be gentle when you will put it back, and of course disassembling. I did not break it. Anyway, thank you. Bye.